the support of Telpay and partnering with them on this webinar, and we hope that you enjoy it. My name is Nadir Soledin. I'm a product manager at LedgerDocs. Essentially, we are a document management solution for bookkeepers and accountants in order to have better success with their accounting and bookkeeping and getting client documentation. Bookkeeping is one of those things that at times can be very difficult if you don't have all the information available to you. So that's basically what LedgerDocs is aiming to solve. So we just finished tax season, and we often come across a number of issues that bookkeepers and accountants face during this time. So think of a few things that maybe apply to you. Time spent looking for lost or misfiled documents such as receipts. So we've all had that, what I call the shoebox experience of opening up a file folder which is overflowing with receipts. And what we're trying to do is give your clients an easy way to upload information so you can continuously keep track of these receipts throughout the year. So basically we're saying no more need for those physical shoeboxes that you have to sort through. Just upload all your documents to LedgerDocs from any location that has an internet connection. And then from there you can kind of create your folders and file your documents on the fly. So no more fighting space in that filing cabinet. You can finally ditch that two-hole punch as well. Number two, so time spent actually waiting on client documents. With LedgerDocs, you'll be notified when clients have uploaded documents, and this kind of lets you plan and organize your billable time as well. The other thing that we see is incomplete and unreadable documents. So since clients can upload documents in real time, LedgerDocs reduces the likelihood of missing or incomplete documentation from your clients. There's also what we see is a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth emails from clients to get information and to chase them on submitting things that you need. So we allow you to make notes on your uploaded documents so that you can search for them rather than sort of scouring through your inbox trying to figure out if somebody sent you something or not, and looking at multiple threads on an email to try to figure that out. So did you know that there are 4 trillion paper documents? There are 4 trillion paper documents, and this is actually growing quite a bit. In the US itself, they're growing at a rate of 22% per year, and this is a stat that we got from Pricewaterhouse. In 2011, the typical corporate email user sends and receives about 105 emails. And if you think about courier costs, the average cost to send a package via a courier service is between $8 and $15. 7.5% of documents get lost, and 3% of the remainder get misfiled. Just to give you a few more stats from Pricewaterhouse, the average organization makes 19 copies of each paper document, spends about $20 to file each document, and loses about 1 out of 20. And $120 just in labor searching for lost documents, and 25 hours of labor in recreating each lost document. So you can imagine, some of the distress that gets caused just by losing particular documents. So we thought that the concept of LedgerDocs never lose a receipt would really resonate with some of our accounting and bookkeeping clients. The thing to note is we really created the solution with accountants and bookkeepers in mind. Each LedgerDocs account has a specific email address, so if you want to use your email to upload documents, either yourself or your clients, that's something that's really easy to do. We also have an advanced search feature, so uploaded documents can be named, noted, and tagged. And the advanced search feature allows you to search by documents by name, by note, or by tag. The feature makes each document searchable, reduces your time to find these lost documents. So we've been in the news lately. We just launched a new website, which is going to be responsive, so you can view it on different devices, whether it's your tablet or your phone or your computer. We were also a nominee for the CPA Practice Advisor Innovation Awards, and we recently were profiled in Accounting Today as well, along with some other document management solutions for accountants and bookkeepers. It's a pretty interesting space right now, and a lot of innovation being done as we see a lot of our bookkeepers want to get into the cloud and sort of embrace the whole aspect of virtual work. There's a lot of advantages on this, and we have a lot of thoughts based on our experience, and we've even done a couple of other webinars on that very topic. So feel free to browse our website or get in touch with us if you'd like to see a recording of that webinar on how to get your accounting practice or bookkeeping practice in the cloud. So I'd like to get into an actual live demo and show you a few of the things that we've been talking about here. So let me switch over to my screen on the live demo. So I'll go ahead and log in here, and for the purposes of this demo, I'll be Susan Shaw. And we're happy to also give you a more personalized tour if you want to get in touch with our support team. So you'll notice throughout the application here that it's really been designed for accountants and bookkeepers, and sort of the terms and terms you'll see in LedgerDocs are really catered towards accountants and bookkeepers. So the first thing I'll do is go ahead and add a company. I have several here already on my left, and these are sort of your go-to dashboard, if you will. This is where I can control, which companies I create in LedgerDocs and who has access to them. So I'll go ahead and add a company, and let's just call it Shaw Enterprises. So I'll go ahead and create that company. And once I do that, you can see that LedgerDocs has created a bunch of folders already for my use. Now, these are completely customizable to however I want to use them. This is where, again, you see sort of the accounting and bookkeeping flavor in this, where we have some documents and folders already created for you. And if I wanted to create them in a different way, I can go ahead and do that. So I just simply right-click and go create a subfolder. So say under banking, I wanted to create different accounts. I can go ahead and do that. There we go. Some people like to organize their payables in a certain way as well, either chronologically in alphabetical order or by vendor. So there's lots of different options here, depending on what you choose. So most important thing, getting documents in. So we want to make it really easy for your clients to get documents into the system. The first way is just by logging in and going to Upload to Inbox and choosing files on my own computer that I wish to upload. The second way is using something like Dropbox. We have a Dropbox integration, so if you have a Dropbox account and you're already using that to get some information from your clients, this just lets you take the Dropbox experience and actually extend it over to LedgerDocs. The third way is through email. So with each company project, I can actually create an email address. So if I go into Shaw Enterprises, which I just created, and I go to email upload, I can choose the email address that I'd like. So let's just call it Shaw Enterprises. So you can choose a different one for each client. And now that I have that available, let me go ahead and copy it and create a new email. So I've got my email open here, as you can see. And let me choose a few documents that I have on my computer. Okay, so let's just choose some documents to upload. So I can choose more than one if I like. I can hit Control, and I can choose different types. So here I've got some PDF, I've got some JPEGs. Whatever we have here, I'll upload to my email. Anything I capture in the subject line as well as the body of the email will be stripped and included in my upload to LedgerDocs. So there we go. Let's go back to my account here. And we'll slowly see that the inbox will actually start to get populated as these uploads get received. In the meantime, I'll show you how we can also invite our clients to this. So just under members and invitations, we put in their email address and their first and last name, and this sends each client of yours an invitation in order to register, and then they can see and have access to everything that you can here in this particular company. Just note that you're only going to be inviting them to Shaw Enterprises and not the other companies, so that's important to know that your data is secure and you're only sharing it with the clients you want to share it with. So here we go. If I go back to my inbox, you can see that the documents that I have in my email are now uploaded. So this is great if you have documents on your computer which you want to simply just attach to an email, or if you have clients who receive confirmations or receipts in their email, they can simply forward them into LedgerDocs rather than have them come to you necessarily, so that they can all be captured in one spot. Now, if I go and actually open the document, this is our document viewer where we can go ahead and manipulate the document however we like. So you can see here, I can do things like zooming or rotating as I need to. Just taking a second to render. So you can see here that I'm just rotating the document. On my right here, I can go ahead and do things like renaming the document, adding a tag, or actually including a note. And you'll notice that the note that I wrote in my subject and my body of the email are also captured. So these are great if you wanted to leave some instructions, your client wants to leave you some instructions, or simply if you want to be able to search for this later on. You can also securely share this document with others. So if there's a case where you need to display this document for somebody else, you can use the share feature either by copying the link and sending it to somebody outside of LedgerDocs, or simply just email them and you can send it from there. For tags, so tagging is a great way to, again, classify your documents and collect them as a group. So feel free to do that. We have a bunch of tags that we've already pre-created for you. So these are all accounting and bookkeeping related, and you can certainly add your own as well. The final thing, and this is how generally our clients use it, is they have the document open, they enter in whatever they need to do into their accounting application, whether it's QuickBooks or simply accounting or other online applications. and then they simply go ahead and file this document into one of the subfolders. So eventually you're going to get to the case where you have nothing in your inbox, and that's when you know you're up to date on your clients. So in this case, I'll just go ahead and file it into a subfolder, and it'll move me over to the next document. So that's our document viewer. If we go over to extras, you can see here we have some integrations, and feel free to explore those as well. We have an integration to Dropbox, as I mentioned earlier, that lets you seamlessly transfer documents from Dropbox over to LedgerDocs and vice versa. So this is a great way to use that integration. I'll also show you advanced search. So at the top here, we have a search bar. So if I wanted to go ahead and include some search terms, I believe this will allow me to search across this particular project. So if I search on the term posted, probably nothing will come up because I didn't have anything listed as posted, but I believe here for my sample receipt that I did upload, the word is posted, so it makes sense that it didn't match. So if I now search for the term posted, the search will be posting. The search will result will show the results that I do have here. Finally, this is one of our newest features, is we actually allow you to toggle between this thumbnail view and a list view. So it just gives you a bit of flexibility on how you'd like to see the different documents. With the list view, you get to see when the date was uploaded, when the document was uploaded, as well as any notes that were attached to it. And with the thumbnail view, you really get a visual search on where your document is and sort of what it contains. So that's sort of LedgerDocs in a nutshell for you. We can certainly show you a little bit more if we talk to you individually, and that's our demo for you. If you'd like to get in touch with us, please do so either by email, phone, or you can tweet at us. And if it's related to this particular webinar, feel free to use the hashtag #TellPay. Our support team is standing by if you require any assistance. You can reach us by email at support@ledgerdocs.com, or feel free to give us a call at 1-855-998-3041. And so that brings us to the end of this particular webinar. Thank you for attending, and we'll hope to talk to you soon.